Hello, everyone. I did not premeditate or pre-think or script out what I was going to say on this one. And I think that that's for the better. I'm going to make sure I don't dox myself, but I think having the package opening part of it adds a little flair to it. Let me just leave the... Now that is a nice one. That right there, I can tell through the sleeve of it. That is a beauty right there. Very nice and minty looking one, I gotta say. Got the lightly played on this one. But they put the extra tape for the protection. Oh yeah. So happy. Give me one sec. Get my loop tool. Just go ahead and make sure this looks real. Through the tool. Before I get too happy. That looks pretty clean. I'm going to have to take it off camera for a sec. Looking alright to me. Oh yeah. Great looking card. Kept in very well kept condition. Looks very good. Got this right off TCG Player. Gold Star Seller. Didn't think it would be fake. But you never know. Can never be too sure. But why is this one so special? Obviously, it being a pretty minty dual land of authentic variety. Very nice white edges. That is a beautiful looking piece of art, piece of history right there. What makes this one special compared to other ones, other than it being an actual I just bought and not a piece of my old collection? This one actually tops off my collection of OG dual lands. I now officially have one of each. And I've been playing since 2016. Been collecting technically since then, but not really. I'd say when I got into the extreme collecting space was the COVID crash of 2020. That's when I started collecting stocks and crypto, money in general, and cards. Really started to collect cards. But I didn't want the 10 dual lands to be the theme of the video. I wanted that to be its own video. I'm working on something, a project. I want to talk about how the reserve list is a good thing, even for people like me. Now, I'm someone, this was supposed to be a sweeter accomplishment, as it was when I bought my first dual land. I think my first dual land was Tundra or Tropical Island. I can't remember which one. It might have been Bayou. Wow, I really don't remember which one it was. But it was supposed to be sweeter. It was supposed to taste sweeter than this. And the reason I say that is not because there's always mountains to climb. Not because there's always something to be striving for and to do better. Although that's certainly true. And I'm certainly not going to be hung up on this for the rest of my life. I'm going to continue to climb mountains and do better things. Reach higher investment goals, fitness goals, everything of that nature. Life goals, accomplishments. The reason why it's not so sweet is because there is a small substrata of people that feel like they deserve everything. And by that I mean people who want to abolish the reserve list, everything it stands for. They want every single card to be pennies. Those people are so entitled, so crazily diseased in the brain that I just don't even like talking about it, because I know there's a lot of people like that exist. So I just wanted to give my perspective as someone that is not rich, that buys these cards with some 72-hour paychecks, doing trade work with my busted, dusty ass, brutal hands, building the country and building houses and maintaining its infrastructure. How I'm able to park money and capital into this hobby. And people really just don't want you to succeed. And that's really something I noticed looking through comments and things of this nature. Even on my videos, I have 112 subscribers at the recording of this. And even then, people are highly rude to me about how buying these cards is stupid. And anything of that nature, how the reserve list shouldn't exist. I don't delete any of them. They might be gone by the time you look at them because people hate to be called out. But it's really interesting. In a world where proxies are so wide accepted, and I personally, I don't play with proxies. I think that kind of shows your character in a bad light if you play with proxies, in my opinion. But everyone's a grown man. They can do what they want. I don't judge anyone. These shits be expensive. I just know I like to work hard and earn it because that's just who I am. That's what my character says. That's what my character asks of myself. And I put in the hours to get the things I want. And I don't whine and beg on Reddit about how they should be cheaper than they are. I get things that I want when I want them. I go out in the real world, fix issues that need to be solved, and people pay me for my time because my work's very hard. And not everyone wants to do it or can even do it. That's just sort of where I'm at. This was supposed to be sweeter. This was supposed to be a nicer day in my life. But I can't shake the feeling that the people that want everything to be easy and don't want to watch people succeed are winning. There was Magic 30, and who knows what else is coming. But I'm going to keep on standing tall. I'm in zero debt. I would never go into debt to buy something silly like a Magic card. Especially, I wouldn't even go in debt to start a business. All my business ventures are funded with my own capital. All the tools I buy are funded with my own capital. I just got out the hospital yesterday, paid for with my money, because I don't think it's capital when it's not going towards a business. Still learning all the jargon and words, but I got out the hospital, paid for it with my money. But people just want everything to be free. But the one thing I don't get about the whole reserve list war and it should be abolished and people are evil, if people don't mind proxies, even though I do, but what you do is, I don't look down on you for playing proxies. I just would never play with one myself, and I think it's weird. But my opinion of that shouldn't influence you at all. But why does it matter? If you can proxy any card you want, why does it matter that the reserve list exists? You can just proxy any card on it. I've seen people play with fake Gaia's cradles, because that's what they are. It's just fake cards. But I've seen people play with fake Gaia's cradles, fake dual lands, fake mana crypts, fake Force of Wills. People write the shit on basic lands. So why does it matter if I work 80 hours a week, pay my bills, handle my business, and I want to park my capital safely into some Magic? Why does that affect you in any way? You can just play proxies. It doesn't make sense, other than you just want to see someone else fail. And I'm 23 years old, and I'm starting to get to be not a young lad anymore. And I just don't know why everyone wants to see people like me fail in this cardboard conglomerate we call Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering. I don't know why everyone wants to see people like me fail. People will call us investors with quotes around it. And when Magic 30 came out, everyone kind of celebrated how we lost. Not that they won. They don't want to win. They want us to lose. And you can tell that very apparently from the comment sections. They don't want cards to be cheap. They want the cards that we own that are expensive to be worthless. And that's what I see every time I look at them. And I try not to look at those things. And I love to look at my comments, though, because 99% of the time they're positive and uplifting, and they're nice. When I make nice videos and I talk nice about things and I sort of give my perspective on everything, it's fun. At this point in my life, my passive income pays for all my Magic stuff. All my Magic cards can go to zero, and I won't be homeless. Nothing bad will really happen to me, but why does everyone want to see people like me lose? I don't understand. They say that Magic cards are not your stocks or your 401k, but why not? Why is it so bad when you can proxy cards? Why is wanting to see me lose so important to so many people? And that's just sort of my perspective on it. You have a different one that is not rude, because I'll just assume I'm right if you're rude. But that's just where I'm at with it. I love the reserve list. I'm able to park capital. I'm able to participate in an old card game that I love. This card is 25 years old, if not older. I work my ass off for these cards. I'm not even asking them to 10x in money. I just want them to stay the same. And that's something modern Magic has not been able to promise me. And if it's not this, then what? And I promise you, I buy more product than every little whiny little communist dude out there that says the reserve list should be abolished. And if they are saying that and they do have a lot of money, they just want your money. They want your views. Anyone with a YouTube account that is close to 1 million subscribers that says the reserve list should be abolished doesn't give a fuck about you. They understand that you're not as well off as them, and they say these things because they want you to subscribe, because they want you to think that they're fighting for you. In reality, that's not the case. Because if they were fighting for you, they'd tell you to get off your ass and work harder. And if you can't afford a $300 Magic deck, Magic's not the problem. It's your fucking bank account that's the problem. It's your work ethic that's the problem. It's what you do for a living that's your problem. It's not Magic. Compare Magic to being like a car guy or something. I hear car guys spend like $20,000 on a singular car. This is as much as my entire collection. For $20,000, you can get 2 Black Lotuses. Might not be the best condition. So you can get a Black Lotus and some crap with it. Black Lotus isn't legal in anything, so what do you do then? You can build a 5-color super deck with all 10 dual lands. The reserve list sliver is the commander, all the fetch lands, and ice out the entire deck, and you still have bands left over. Like, you can build the most extravagant, crazy deck. It's not, like, compared to what hobbies is this so expensive and ridiculous? Like, it's not that crazy. A PC is like $3,000 for a good one. What's the deal? But I'm going to stop it here because I'm rambling, and I sort of want to save this conversation for the 10 dual land show off video, but I really just had to say this out loud on this video. It's been bothering me a lot. If you have any perspective to share with me, feel free to go ahead.